Welcome to Baton Arts. Today's lesson we're going to do one of my favourite Kaimen exercises. So we start in this position, kneeling, nice and relaxed, your body upright. Now the first movement, as you breathe in, trail your fingers on the floor and circle them out so you control the movement all the way forwards until you put your hands on the floor, shoulders above your hands. And the reason we do that, it stops us doing this sort of thing, just falling into it. So we're controlling it forwards, controlling it back. So practice that again. So as you breathe in, you trail your fingers to this position. This is called turtle stance. And your shoulders are nice and relaxed and your arms directly underneath your shoulders. That's on the in-breath. The next out-breath, it's important you keep your head still, so your head stays in line with your spine. And on the out-breath, we just lift the whole of our spine, not just the central bit, to try and touch the ceiling. Breathe in, relax your spine to the natural position. Breathe out, your belly sinks down towards the floor, and again your head stays as it is, and then we breathe in and breathe out. Draw back. And as before, you time the breathing to the movement. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth throughout. Okay? You happy with that? So that's part one. So we're going to do part one first, and then I'll tell us part two. So off we go, nice and relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe out, raise your spine, keeping your head still. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, your belly sinks towards the floor, so you're arching your spine the opposite way. Breathe in, relax. And breathe out. Control, sit back, trailing your fingers on the floor. Second set. Breathe in. Trail your fingers. Breathe out, raise the spine, keep your head still. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, your belly sinks to the floor. Breathe in, relax. And breathe out, gently sit back to this position. So that's in essence your warm-up. Okay, that's part one. And part two is quite interesting. We come into this position again, and when we're in this position, we start the same. Your breathing is normal. We don't have to time the breathing. You raise your back as high as you can, and then you take your head forwards and down. And then you reverse that position, straighten your head, and then relax your spine. Do the same thing the other way. Belly first, chin forwards, then you relax your head, relax your spine. There's a reason for this. And in some schools of yoga or whatever, that they do this movement and the head goes down at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that, that's fine. But you have to be very careful that your timing is correct, because if you do this with me now, if we come to this position, everyone, and then take your head down first before your spine. So take your head down, and now try and lift your spine. Can you feel? It's quite difficult. Okay, and the same thing, we don't need to go through it the other way, same thing happens the other way. So it's your spine and head, and that enables you to actually do a bigger stretch. If your head's down before you finish moving your spine, then you won't get the full stretch. Does that make sense? So that's why it's done in stages that way. Not to say the other way is wrong at all, no. It's just a different way of doing it. Right, so off we go. So this time your breathing is normal, so we draw through, circle your fingers round, and then your arms are vertical, and then we drive your back upwards. Now get your maximum stretch. Now when you've got your maximum stretch, hold that stretch on and then take your head down carefully to look between your knees. Then slowly and gently straighten your head, and then relax your spine. And then the next movement, sink your belly towards the floor, and then push your chin forwards. Push your chin forwards, look forwards. Relax your head, relax your spine, and draw back. Notice I'm saying push your chin forwards. That's not the same as lifting your head. If I lift my head from here, I'm straining this part of the neck. It's a very delicate part of the neck. So what I want to do is to push my chin forward, so it's the atlas and axis at the top of the neck that are doing the movement, not these lower vertebrae. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. So let's do it again. Nice and relaxed. We circle round to this position. Final time, we lift up. Right, upwards, 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 upwards. Hold that position. Your head goes forwards and down to look between your knees, and then relax. Your head straightens, spine relaxes. Spine pushes down, belly pushes to the floor, and then when you've reached your maximum, then you push your chin to look forwards. Relax and draw back, trailing your fingers. What I've decided to do on this little video this time, because I've done some explanation, is just to go through it now. Just to go through it. So when you've learnt the exercise, you can just fast forward to this bit and then just practice it. Okay, we're happy with that? Right, so off we go. So nice and relaxed. Part one first. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in. Out, raise your spine only. Keep your head still. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, belly to the floor. Breathe in, relax. And breathe out, control, draw yourself back, sit back on your heels. And straight into the second movement. Breathe in. Breathe out, back to the ceiling. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, belly to the floor. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, draw back. Straight into the extension. Breathing normally, we circle forwards, and it's just a slightly bigger stretch. And then raise your back as high as you can. Good stretch, and then your head goes forwards and then down, not just draw your chin in. Your head draws back, spine relaxes. And then your belly sinks down, 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 and push your chin forwards to look forwards. Relax your head, relax your spine, and then gently draw back again. And straight into the final movement, no pauses, keep the body gently moving all the time. And then we raise the back again. Up, 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 up. Hold that position, head forwards and down. Relax your head. Bring it back to the normal position, relax your spine. And then your belly sinks down towards the floor. Push your chin forwards so that you can look forwards. Relax your head, relax your spine, and then gently go back. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. If you do, then give us a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel.